Like, please don't rush me, man. There's a certain way that I like to do my things, you know what I'm saying? HUN Tizzy. ConsumeLondonn.
Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy HUN Tizzy, and we're back again. It's the Golden Era UK Rap Podcast. Can I get a round of applause? Yeah, fam. Energy's correct, you know what I'm saying? So where are we? Series 5, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
big thing.
It's a new year. Obviously, when it drops, it's going to be probably like a bit into the year, maybe like February or something. I don't know when it is now. But when we're doing this, it's Happy New Year. You get me? That's what it is now. So we're going to big up everyone because you lots probably haven't seen us for a little while. But we're back again in full effect, fam. And we got more guests. We got more crazy guests with crazy stories that it's like you might have forgot about that person. You might have thought, where is that person? Listen, man, searching, and we're finding a lot of them. We're connecting the dots. You get me? So like, yeah, before I go any further, let me do the necessaries and big up WhaGwan. Big up the sponsors, WhaGwan.
Big them up, man.
Get me? WhaGwan. Yeah, custom, take that.
What is this thing here?
Check the flavour. Exactly. Coconut and pineapple.
Coconut and piney, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Check that out. WhaGwan, yeah? Big things are gone still.
Yeah. Alright. Big up VPrintForU. You can get your t-shirts done up and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Shout them out. They came through nice still. The clothing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also we have to always big up ConsumeLondonn. Come on. You know what I'm saying, innit? And yeah, I've got my... No, it's not actually. No, sorry. That's the next time. All right, so yeah, let's get into this. Big up No Invite, GCP. I bigged up ConsumeLondonn, innit?
Obviously, big up myself.
And big up myself. Big up NoStars as well. Stashbox as well. A lot of people. All right, so let's get into this. Like, yeah. Me personally, I didn't know about you. But through doing this podcast and the research I have to do, like I always say for the Instagram, I've stumbled across... No, I didn't actually. No, sorry. Get it right, hun. I did a contest. Okay. I did a, what's it called? Noah's Ark. A challenge, sorry. I did a challenge. And you was one of the people that participated. Correct. But you stood out to me personally. But because I didn't make the rules... I made the rules, but I didn't have the power to just say who I liked. And do you understand? I had to let the people decide. Yeah. So I knew after there's going to be people that I contact after. You get me? So through that, I've contacted you, speaking to you about doing a tune or whatnot. Yeah. In that now, we start talking, and you kind of let me know, like, yeah, hun, I've been around from early. But I'm thinking that you're some new guy. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But these times, you've been around from way back, and you give me the evidence. You send me a video, and I look at the video and I say, "Raw, but this is SBTV though, fam." And it's not even SBTV. It's like first logo, SBTV. Yeah. So it made me think, nah, my man's Golden Era. He needs to come here. He needs to pass through and come on the show. You know what I'm saying, innit? So I thought, all right, we're here now. Yeah, we're here now. So without further ado,
yes, my brother,
I'm gonna let you introduce yourself.
Yes, my brother, Shaq, IOC, West London. Yeah, that's me, my brother.
That's you, yeah?
Yeah, I go as Shaq,
Shaq,
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So normally, after I let the guests introduce themselves, I ask them, like, their name meaning.
Yes.
You get me?
Yeah.
Because there's people that, obviously, they just wouldn't have known that, fam. There's people that ain't seen you in a little while.
Yes.
They would have been intrigued as well. You get me? So let them know what, like...
So Shaq, is... I'm not going to go too deep. I'm going to keep it a bit simple, but man can elaborate, but it's like, it's an abbreviation of my name, because my name's Shaq, for those that don't know. So it's just like I've taken away the M and the E and added the man to the end.
Okay.
But like, if man want to go deeper, it's like, back, like, slaves used to live in, there was like field slaves and there was house slaves. But the field slaves used to live in shacks. And I read that in a book when I was little.
Yeah.
There's other breakdowns and that's just stuck with me. But To be truthful, it's just an abbreviation of my name.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's deep. Yeah.
So what about the IOC?
IOC.
Yeah.
That stands for Instruments of Cruelty.
Okay.
And it's like that come from one of my dad's friends, a Rasta man, a deep Rasta man. He was reading the Bible to me one time. And there's a chapter in there when it breaks down the 12 tribes. Well, Jacob's sons, Simeon and Levi, something happened to their sister, whatnot. And Simeon and Levi went and represented the sister and done some madness. And in that, it said together, Simeon and Levi are instruments of cruelty. And the 12 tribes of Israel is just like star signs. So I'm a Simeon, and like you could be a Simeon and I'll be a Levi.
What does that mean? What does a Simeon mean?
It's just like different schools of Israel. So it's like there was 12 different brothers that Jacob had 12 different sons. And it's like the Rasta man, the Boba Dreadlock, them man there, they deal with the 12 tribes of Israel. If I don't even want to go into too deep into that, but that's where that come from still. So it's like a righteous meaning, and then it expanded out into music, my brother. I've always stuck with that. Yeah, man. Deep.
Because you see, like when you see like certain times, like when I've gone back and I'm listening, I hear you say "ayo."
Yes.
And I think, yeah, that sounds sick. But hold on, what does it mean?
That's right. Now that's
you know what I'm saying?
That's the next thing, because ayo, right. When I was coming up and I was writing whatnot, man was lyrical. I still am, like very lyrical. But I always wanted to have some kind of not gimmickal side, some kind of something else.
Like an ad-lib or something.
Yeah, kind of thing. But man's not as gifted as Flirta. When you all of them guys, I can't do all of that.
Yeah.
But my thing was, ayo. So like when man was spitting, but even the youngsters used to do it first. So I'll be spitting.
Can I say?
Yeah?
I thought you were saying ayo.
Right.
You know, like ayo.
That's
you
what
know,
the
like,
whole world says, really. But my thing was ayo from time ago, but not before.
Do you know why I learned that it was ayo as well?
Talk to me.
Because when I do the videos,
yes,
I got the spell check.
Yes.
So it wasn't saying ayo. It was saying I-O.
Ayo.
And I was thinking, what's going on here, fam? But because I'm trying to like be vigilant and be on it, like, and not make mistakes, because I don't want people to think, right, I'm butchering your words. You know what I'm saying in it, your lyrics. So I've gone on your page and checked and seen, okay.
Yeah. But
I-O.
basically, like IOC wasn't just one thing. So that's what it originally meant. Instruments of cruelty, and I'm an instrument of cruelty, so I can spit on any beat. I can mold in with the other instruments. I am an instrument with my voice.
Okay.
But then it went into this is where I got the IO from. I had another thing. It was invincible aura contained. But my thing is O. Like aura spelled with an A. AURA. But my thing spelled with an O. So that's where the IO comes into it. IO. So IO means invincible aura, hun.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
my brother.
Yeah, okay.
So we got the invincible aura. So every time you hear a man say IO,
it's like a chant.
that's
Like
invincible
like,
aura. So even if you're spitting and breaking it down, I'll be like, IO.
Yeah.
Because you got the invincible aura thing going
I get
on.
what you're saying. See, everything has a meaning, cuz, like, and a lot of people don't just have any name. Even when you have a nickname, like, and if you gave it to yourself, it's usually complex.
Yes.
Because you thought about this, innit? When someone else gives you a name, it's usually off of an appearance or something that you've done or something. You understand what I'm saying, innit? But everything has a meaning, innit? And it's always interesting to find out that part about the person that I'm interviewing. You get what I'm saying?
Naturally, everyone calls me Shaq anyway. But it's like, before it was Shaq Man, people call me Shaq IOC or IOC Shaq Man.
Yeah.
But the Shaq Man is the official artist name.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What you're saying. So, cuz, you see what, I was going to say, like, this, I would have, like, asked you about your influences,
Yes.
But from some of the stuff that you just now said, I can tell that, like, well, you said you're, like, you was raised by a Rasta man.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's like a different upbringing to what, do you understand what I'm saying?
Caribbean,
So, like...
well, I live with my mum, but my dad was always around. And, like, Caribbean influence, my dad was always around, but I lived with my mum. When I was older, I went to live with my dad.
Where was this as well? Sorry?
London, West London.
West London.
Yeah, like Labatt Grove, Shepherd's Bush.
Okay.
West London, them side of the area. But like, my dad's from Nottingham. He come to London. He's from up and down London and Nottingham, but I went to live in Nottingham with my dad. That's how I know. Like, I'm rarely from Nottingham. A place called Radford. In Nottingham, yeah.
Okay.
Big up the Notts man, them.
Okay.
Yeah, I got family up there and whatnot. But anyway, yeah. So, like, West London and Nottingham.
What would you say your influences were then?
Well, when I was growing up in the yard, at home, I would listen to everything. Like, through my mum, it would be soul, R&B, rare groove. My dad, sound system, Saxon, dance. So I can go through like all the green sleeve, them yard man thing, but more so UK dub. And he used to bring me to studio in Brixton and all them thing there. So I've seen the business. But my brother, he was
when you say UK dub, break that down.
Like UK dub is different to Jamaican dub because there's like a scene of big artists from UK. Like, yeah. My dad used to bring me to a studio called Lion Roots in Brixton. Some real big dread-headed Rasta man up there, like Twinkle Brothers and Dub Jude, and I don't want to go down that road, but and big up my dad still, Tess for Zion. He's a big artist. So yeah, my big brother was a big influence because he used to, like tapes, he used to listen to Jungle first. He had all the tape sets and then... But I just used to listen to them as he's listening to them.
Who do you remember? Because that's where I came up. I was in the jungle.
All of them,
still.
you're going to put me on the spot.
Like a Skibber.
I was just about to say that. I was going
rest
to ask
in
you,
peace.
was Skibber there? But it was Skibber D. Like
Skibber Shabba, yeah.
But, Professor General, them old school style.
Yeah.
Then it wicked, jungle is massive, all of that, yeah? Mad.
Chopper and all them tunes.
It was like, I remember, like Coliseum, like garage, old school garage.
Okay.
Like Sharky P kind of vibe. Big up Sharky.
Yeah.
By the way, I got a tune coming out of him soon. I'll just slip that in there. Sharky P. And then, fast forwarding, it would be like radio sets like Dynasty, Roll Deep, Pay As You Go, but all of them man there, and then bam. Then we'll get to the SOKs, the Flirta Ds, the Crazy Titches.
Okay, so you came up in
Dirty Goods,
jungle,
Dirty Goods,
some bashment,
all of that,
grime.
But the main influence was the hip hop. Because my brother used to have all the CDs.
Okay.
But I mean,
so
all of them.
What was he listening to?
Lad, Manny Satif, them all up to now. I still probably got some of my brother's CDs.
Okay, alright then. So that leads to this then. Alright, because was it US rap?
Because there wasn't really much English rap going on.
Yeah.
Like he had like Big Pun.
Okay, so what was your first CD that you remember, I remember, that you might have stolen or or bought or whatever, and said, "Yeah, this is me."
This is deep. I remember asking my mum or brother for some money. I had a CD player. I was young, and there was this brother took my when I saw the video and heard the tune, I never knew that it was him. I thought it was what's the brother? Slick Rick. Okay. So my brother played me Slick Rick when I was little. When he hit me up. No, just all of them. The Children's Story. I used to be like that. Okay. But I never seen him.
Yeah.
I just heard the song.
Never knew about the patch
I
and
just
all
heard
that.
the song. I've never seen this Rare's face, but I said, who's this? That brother? Oh, that's Slick Rick. No, he never said who it was. He just used to play it and I used to like him. But then I heard this other thing. It might not sound the same, and I thought, bruv, it's the same Rare. But then I found out who it was, and it was Eminem.
Okay.
So he said, hi, my name is what?
Yeah.
My name is. I was little.
Hi kids, you like violence?
I went to the shop HMV, bro, with my own money, bro.
Oh, you went and bought it?
My brother come with me, just in case they never sold it to me, because it's like an 18 tune and that.
Okay.
By God's grace, I don't want to get no one in trouble in the shop and
so
that.
It was Eminem.
They sold me the thing, fam. Come home, and it had the instrumental on it.
Yeah.
And the radio version. But I learned the whole thing off by heart. So that was the first CD that I actually brought.
You know what? Yeah, and that's so different to everyone. Most of the people, when I ask them, because I haven't asked everyone, but when I have remembered, okay, add that question in because it's good content. You get me? A lot of people have said Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
So for you to say the Eminem, but still, I remember listening to that song that you're talking about, and I remember learning the words as well.
He's one of my friends. He weren't like the biggest influence, but that song there, when I heard it, the way you put it together,
it made you go and buy it.
And then I saw the video.
Where'd you get it from? HMV or
Ealing Broadway.
Oh gosh. Who else talks about that? ASB said something about that. That's when I asked him where in West London, where would you go?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Innit? He said, that's one of the You can go there, or you can go Oxford Street or something, or one of them places. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yeah, that's sick and that. So what? It was Eminem. What else was your influences? What else?
Depends if you're talking music or
Like rap,
unmusic.
UK,
Rap,
yeah.
UK rap or.
So see when did you first start rapping or spitting? Actually doing music.
Honestly,
yeah.
Well,
what year are we talking?
Not to go back into the past. When I said when I went to Nottingham, my brother always used to put on instrumentals, so I used to spit when I was little. I used to be called Mishi D.
Okay.
Mishi D. That's how I used to spit. Them kind of Mishi D. My brother's but lyrics. Then I went to Nottingham and I started spitting on but before that I was spitting on grime, but I used to spit on grime with some brothers called NG Cartel. They used to kind of deal with the thing up in Nottingham. One brother called Warrico was in the clip.
Warrico, I've heard the name.
I've
definitely heard the name.
My brother called Stan, ST, and my brother called General. So, but then I come back to London through whatever circumstances, good or bad. I've come back to London. We kind of broke away, and I've done like my own solo thing. They used to call me, so it's Mishi D. Then they used to call me MD. That's the whole name that holds weight up in Nottingham, MD.
MD.
But they obviously know me as Shat Man, but if you go to Nottingham, MD blood. You know what I mean? Yeah. Obviously my surname's De Silva, Misha De Silva.
Okay.
But, yeah. Then I've come back, but I've just been on a rap funk. So like from 2005, even before, I was rapping, like freestyling, crazy, like proper lyrics and just madness. I used to read a lot of books. I used to write a lot and whatnot. And then, yeah.
So where do you think you got that, like... Because your bars, yeah? All right, cool. The video that you sent me, like what I was talking about earlier, it was at SBTV, innit?
Yeah.
So, and it was the first logo.
Yeah.
First logo, sorry.
Yeah.
So it made me think, yeah, that's Quay. That's Quay back. When's that? 2000 and what?
That was like 2008, I believe.
2008.
Honest,
so that's Quay back, yeah? Cool. But what you was rapping about was black power. You was talking like it was all black. It was all like, yeah, it wasn't like I had to think, what was man rapping about them times? I don't think a lot of people was. Do you understand? But I know I would have liked it if I knew about it.
No disrespect to no one, but like I've seen the Bear Man do black songs and I like them, and they're different artists. I'm not going to mention their names, but before all of them black songs was out, especially in the UK, I had that black funk going on. That black porridge business going on,
because the whole lyric was black, and it's just, all the other stuff, it's like, it's knowledge.
That's right. I used to read a lot. I went down the road of knowledge, man. My brother used to take me places or make me go places to spit freestyle, like even barbershops in Grove. There was a barbershop called Mo Betters. I go in there, I think it was every Friday, and spit. Then I used to meet different rappers, like a couple man from South. I've been intertwined with the IOC thing as well. Some knowledgeable heads. And yeah, I've gained a lot of knowledge. And
so you see how you just now said about the freestyling, yeah?
Yes.
Well, in the timeline of things, it won't make sense to these lot at home.
Yes,
but for me, today, I put up a clip of Logic.
Yes.
And I asked him, well, I was talking about freestyles, and then we had a discussion about what the true definition of a freestyle is. I can't remember what, because we go back and forth. It was like a big discussion. But as someone, because you just now said that you used to go and freestyle, what's your definition of a freestyle?
Well, to be honest, a freestyle is just off the top of the head. Just off the top, but not like in American, the definition of a freestyle, or in general, is not written, rarely. Not written on paper. Just freestyling off the top of your head, and the man just spitting lyrics that sound like written.
Okay, so
that's really freestyling.
So this was the discussion, and now I'm starting to get flashbacks of it. Yeah. See when you record that.
Yeah.
And that track goes out.
Yeah.
Why does it get called a freestyle?
Wow, because that is a very hard question, and I've always wondered that. But get back to my point. Sorry to just jump in. Freestyles is like the essence of just spitting. Like my brother used to say that to me. Now, about freestyle, you're supposed to be able to pick up, like, let me pick up the pen, right? Start spitting about the red pen. Pick up this, pick up that, pick up things in the room. That's how I learn how to spit. Yeah. So when I say the art of freestyle, I mean spitting off the top of the head. Yeah. It might be because I don't really write
different
too much.
definitions.
So I'm saying like man's in a head of the... Because when I write, it's just jotting down enough.
Because sometimes, yeah, people write lyrics down on their phone.
That's right.
Go home and rap on the beat, and because it's got no hooks, it's called a freestyle.
That's the new... Right, you've hit the nail on the head. That's what I'm going to
do you think that's right?
That's the new terminology.
Do you think it's right? Or do you think that there should be maybe another word for that?
No, because...
Or are they both freestyles?
A couple of the forefathers that set the thing have done it like that already.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, Papoose. Freestyle. All of them used to bang out the freestyle. Some of them he might have not written, but some of them he did write. You can tell me
Some of them was like...
It's the art. No, this is what we've got it now. Before, people just used to spit like that. There's still people that can do that, mostly battle rappers. Just off the top of their head, and they're getting it in.
Yeah.
I can do that, but it's very hard, and you can't really place what you wanted to say properly
in the right.
Right. So
because you're someone that's got like a sick flow pattern. You know what I'm saying? You're syllables, man. That's what I would say. You know what I mean? How you break it down.
I understand what you're saying. Still, it's a bit crazy, but the the art of freestyling nowadays, what I believe, and I even do it myself. So it's allowed underneath the school at IO. Yeah, is to write the thing now. So you write the thing just like I've done with yours. I just started it off though.
Yeah,
I'm telling the truth now. I'm giving them a bit too much gem. So I started the first 4 bars, got the thing, and then the rest got mentally written in my head.
Yeah. I know
just keep on coming back, and then spit that on the challenge. That's freestyling.
Yeah.
Only the first 4 bars got written, and the rest of them, and it took me about 2-3 times to do it. The first time went that. It was good.
Yeah. That's honestly, that's how I write my bars. Because sometimes I ain't really got time to be writing stuff. I've written this stuff down, because this is information. But technically, I ain't got time to sit. I ain't got the attention span to sit there and write. I'm just going to put the music on and just do what I'm doing. And then, like, if something has to start sparking my head. And once I get the first bit, I'll say that line. I'll keep on saying that line until something else jumps. And then we'll just keep on building until we've got a whole 16. And then if I feel the beat, it might turn into a 32.
But influences, Papoose, Wu-Tang in America. That kind, I'm not saying that they're the only rappers that I like or listen to, but they've had a strong influence on me. Big Pun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I
don't want to keep on mentioning names,
because it
kind
of makes sense for how you rap.
You get what I'm saying? Before we go on, your thing, this is for you still, bro.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
This is a mixtape that I done a while back, but it's vintage. I've only got like a box left. I used to sell them.
Yeah.
For between £5 to £10, sell them.
Yeah.
But if you're special now, because there's only a box left in us, so I'm gonna give. That's yours.
Okay.
I should have really signed it still. Before I can go, I can sign that for you, because that's your special. I'm gonna give you 3 of them. If I had more, I would have gave you more, but I know you might put them in the right hands still, my brother.
Yeah, definitely, because I'll leave them on the thing.
It's all plastic top and that.
I'll have them here and certain, you know what I'm saying, the right people.
That's you.
Cold. That's cold, cuz.
Love. Manners.
Cold. Check that out. Definitely, most definitely. But you know what I didn't do? I was meant to do, and I've got one for you, but like I was meant to start the show off with this, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We still can do it. So listen, who said this bar? So this is for them lots at home.
Okay.
Yeah? Sometimes I sit back and contemplate on where I went wrong. I'm a crim and at the same time an idol to my son. Who said that bar? What tune is that? And what's the next 2 lines?
You said it, you get me?
Yeah, fam. All right, so let's move on to the next. Where we are. Where are we? So now, boom. So you see what, normally I ask about school days.
Yeah. Because
I usually find out that when I ask the guest what school they went to, they find out they also said that, this person went. This person also went to my school. This person went to my school. Yeah. And then we kind of find out that certain schools had a lot of talent just running through them without being documented.
Right.
Do you understand?
That's why I want to get back. I don't want to keep on, because you're a very well-spoken brother, so I don't want to keep on interrupting you, but to set it off from where you left off when you said about the 200. What? I think you just asked me, what year was that, Shaq?
Yeah.
Was it 2008 or when I saw a video of you spitting this black thing on SBTV?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, man. Basically, I used to go to Acton High at a stage, Acton High School.
Okay.
So we're skipping past primary school and we're going straight to about year 7 and year 8.
Yeah, okay.
So when I was first year,
yeah,
I was in school with Jamal.
Okay. See,
Like,
everything
so when
ties
I first
in.
went to school,
Everything ties in.
I remember lining up just quickly. I don't want to just prolong the thing, but I remember vividly lining up for my first. You know when you get your diary,
7,
and this
like,
and your little bag or whatever, and he was behind me.
Okay.
And I didn't really know him then like that.
Yeah.
And bruv, you know what I mean. And we went in, and gradually we wasn't best friends.
Yeah.
But we had a little good relationship with brethrens.
Yeah.
And then I left that school. Whatnot, went Nottingham, like I said. Too bad my mum sent me to live with my daddy and I left thing there. Anting. And we come back. But there was the youngsters in the bush area. So, like, if you want me to be truthful, like, I used to spit, like I said, on the roadside. Everybody knew I had bars before I even went on that video, blood. Do you get me? But if you remember, if you did watch the video, which you did, because you threw it up, there's a couple of youngsters behind, man. And not to talk about race, there's specifically there's a white brother behind, man.
Yeah, I remember.
Called Little Mac, right? No. Big him up. And he was one of my main fans back then and one of my main idols. And he used to talk to Jamal more than me at the stage. And he was like, Jamal said, who? Like, he said, Jamal, I got this brother that spits sit with you, or he must have. I don't know exactly what conversation. He said, bruv, Jamal said he's coming. He's coming to film you, fam.
Okay, so this is when you come back.
It for me.
They patterned it up and that.
Bruv, there was bare youngers.
So how long ago was you in school with him?
After this happened?
Yeah.
Bruv, he must have got shot about 2-3 years.
2-3 years. So,
but he knew I used to spit on grime.
Okay, was he like? Did he have his camera them times?
No, right. He used to do like little DJ class at Acton High. There was Screw Fizzy. I remember Screw Fizzy used to go there. Screw Fizzy. Me and Jamal. And so boom, he remembered me. Whacked out the camera. He's like, go on then. Got hit up. He told me, rest him up, that was one of his sickest song, Freestyle. That black one was one of his favourite lyrics. Yeah. So that's why every time I spit with Jamal, I have to be lyrical. Yeah. Since that, he ain't on no joke thing with me. Yeah. If you notice what he's uploaded for himself on his page, it's lyrical. Yeah. And he used to tell me I have to be consistent. But anyway, man, rest him up. Rest up, man. Man. Yeah, legend, I must be consistent, he said. Yeah. That's the key to musical success.
Okay. So you did like quite a few of them as well, innit?
Yeah. Because I was a solo artist, so like I said, the youngsters, I was always had a big not influence, I shouldn't say, or orientation around the youngers. And they brought the SBTV to the plate for me. Yeah. And I ate it up. But I gave them a chance too. It wasn't just like, Shatman, if you know, Shatman. Jamal said he just wanted me. Okay. But I made sure that the youngers that had bars, even if they never thought they was good or not, to me they was good. And it gave them confidence and whatnot. Some of them I don't even talk to them. And some of them I still do. So like there was a ship. So I'm Shatman. And then I had a ship called IOC. And everyone was on the ship. All my brethren, a couple family as well. And certain man jump into the water and get nammed up by a shark. Certain man jump into the water and find their own boat. Yeah. Bigger than mine. Yeah. Good for them. Yeah. I'm proud of them. Yeah. Certain man jump into the water and shape shift into blood clot reptile or whatever. You get me? Or whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, metaphor of
that's
life,
how
innit?
I perceived what's happened. And then talking solo. Yeah, I did kind of make a collective, but I don't want it to be misconstrued or misinterpreted as a gang, which it has been and was. It was like it has been misinterpreted as a gang, maybe, because it's called IOC. But I've already broke down it's come from the Bible already. So that's where it come from already. So I am IOC. Everybody's jumped on the ship of IOC.
In that lyric, in the black lyric, you say something about the feds. I know it. You know them ones.
Yeah. Intelligence over the cops as well. That was another one. So it was invincible aura contained, instruments of cruelty, and intelligence over the cops. Long story short, when they've jumped on, certain men have done certain things and ended up with life sentences, you know. Hunters. So Free up Dirty Den.
Okay.
Free up Dirty. Free him up.
Yeah.
Free up Money. Free up anyone that needs to be freed up, incarcerated and struggling. All the man them in jail. Bang the door. But yeah. So certain man's got life sentences, you know, blood. And that's family, that's friends. So it's always a close friend and family orientated thing, like a Wu-Tang or a Fuggication. I keep on mentioning these people, but that's the best way I can paint a picture.
That's the influencers, isn't it? And they always had big, you know what I'm saying? The Wu had the Syndicate. They had bare different factions.
Right,
it wasn't just the Wu-Tang.
You've hit the nail on the head. But before it could bust like that, one of my main, well, not my main artists, one of the main man them in the team's gone jail for life. Something, and it has had a little effect on my music and myself because it's kind of slowed man down. And I thought, you know what, bruv?
Yeah.
But that's where the solo thing comes into it. I've always been a solo artist. And IOC is basically my record label, if you would like to say so. So if I was in that position, I would have signed these man from long time.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get out of that and boom, boom, boom.
But there was no money in the rap game them times, innit? We was just building the foundational bricks them times, innit?
That's what's going on.
But you know what else as well, though? So Jamal said that you needed to be consistent.
Yeah, no, but this is... Excuse me, rest him up. This is after, though. I can hear his words in my head, like, right. So we've done that video, and he said, look, I've set you off now, because I want to see more. Yeah. But listen, I was a hood little bad you. Just done the video, and I thought... Yeah. I didn't even watch the video. People said, look, all my young... Wow, it's got loads of views, and this was time ago on MySpace.
Yeah.
And all the kids are watching it, and might not have been me. It might have been all the youngsters that's around me. Jamal's thing was popping then. The channel. Yeah. For a channel back in the day. The thing went from bare views and that. Yeah. So I wasn't ready. I used to spit bars and sell little CDs or whatnot.
But maybe not taking it as serious.
Consistent as maybe he wanted me to be. Yeah. But anyway, I'm just being truthful, or I should have been for myself.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of us probably was in the same boat though. Not taking it as serious because it was just like for certain man it's a hobby. It's a hobby, innit? So you can just chill with the man them. Everyone else is spitting. So what I can spit bars. Yeah. It's a competitive thing, you get me? And then all of a sudden you got fans. You know what I'm saying, innit?
But I think I put up, I think it was a freestyle I put up on my page, or I've done a video, old video. It wasn't nothing good major in my eyes. It was a good song, but I just put up a video and I see my Twitter go mad. Bah. Yes, my guy, but you're back now. Something. This was just before the warm-up session that I'd done anyway. Anyway, he hit me up, like, boom. Come check me in my office. Went to his office. Said he wants me to do a warm-up session for him. Actually, he told me before, so I got it ready. Like, the freestyle, started writing the lyric and mentally wrote the rest of it. Yeah. Had the instrumental in my yard.
Yeah.
I remember that day when I'd done it, I was working nights. I come home, never slept. Fixed the thing, drank coffee, went to SBTV in the morning, never slept.
Yeah.
Sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Spat it.
Yeah.
Went home. Before I went home, he gave me the big speech about the consistency.
Again.
He said it to me, he said, now, you have to be consistent after this, and it will happen. So, I'm continuing with the consistency now. Aspiration out now. But I still think I could have moved a bit faster. So there's always room for improvement. And that's what I would say to anyone watching the golden era, any of the kids that need some advice from, if you think I'm older, because I am older. So I'll tell them, whatever you do, be consistent with it.
Yeah. So, cuz, you gave me this, yeah?
Yes, my brother.
But what other mixtapes did you have? That's out, that maybe the people... Because you see this one, they can't get it, can they?
Right, this is vintage. This one here, it's not on the internet.
It's not even on the internet.
You was going to ask me this question.
Are you going to put it on the internet?
I don't even want to say that because...
Well, maybe you know what you should do? Build up your...
If I say that, then no one ain't going to want to get that CD and say, I'll just wait for it to go on the internet.
No, but because if they knew what was on it...
Yeah.
See the people that remember it, they're going to say, no, my gosh, that CD.
It needs to be on the internet, neither here nor there. It will be going
on
the internet.
But it's no point putting it on if they're not all tuned in. Yeah. So you might as well make them be tuned in to the fact.
Yeah.
But obviously, see through this, man, we'll clip it up and that, and then you can post that around.
When they're nearly gone, I shouldn't really say that. I'm giving the people that are selling tickets.
Yeah, when you got 10 left or something.
I'm gonna throw it up there still. But the first CD I had, cunt, was a CD I remember called Good Times, Bad Times, blood.
Yeah. But CDs, are they out now? Can the people get them?
I've got one of them at my house still. Right.
Okay.
I used to get a... Bro, this is before.
Yeah, you're
this was
from
like
them
this.
eras, yeah.
Listen, bro. I was young, and I used to go and buy mixtapes and buy D block mixtapes and that, and see the mixtape. Raw, sit in buy instrumental CDs, spitting in the yard, like at home or around my brother. My brother said, "Nah, that's dead." Man, when I hear something real, man's coming back in the room in 5 minutes, innit? Yeah. And when I hear something, even if it's about the pencil, you know.
Yeah.
That's how I used to go on. You can spit better than that, you know. Even if it's about so. That's where I think that's where I've got, well, not all of it, but my big brother is a big part in my lyricalism.
Yeah.
Because he's not lyrical like me.
Yeah.
But he can write lyrics.
Yeah.
I go in his room, pick up the lyrics, and fucking hell, bruv. But don't touch my thing. He's not spitting it, but he can write.
He just
he's
write
good
it
with
down.
words.
Yeah.
He can write, he's a drawer.
Yeah.
So what I can't do, he can do, and what he can't do, I can do, vice versa. But I'm the lyrical one still, out of both of us, He's older than me still. Yeah, big him up, Deacon. He's got a clothing label called Celebrity Status. So
big him up, man.
Yeah, man. Big up Deacon, man.
Big him up, man.
Yo.
So, cuz, all right then. What would you say is your biggest collaboration?
Right. Straight off the top, I got a collaboration with in the UK or America.
However,
I've got
break it down.
Right, I've got a tune with Hardiz. That's a battle rapper. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
The Wolf.
The Wolf Love, big him up, man.
Oh my gosh.
Wolf Love.
Are you mad?
I'm being serious, bro. That's my big brother
from
Harlem,
you're
man.
taking the piss.
I'm a wolf, brother.
The wolf.
Obviously, man's a lion, but you get me. We only love family. Yeah.
Do you know? I watch. We'll talk after because I know we'll just go mad on the battle rap team. But the wolf. Yeah, cool.
Secretly, I'm interested in I don't want to say it. I watch battle rapping. That's how I keep myself so sharp as well.
Yeah.
And I've always been battling around my brethren and my friends but yeah, I've got a track with Hardiz on my mixtape or / album called The Silver Story that's out now everywhere. It's called Ignite, the track.
Yeah.
Featuring Hardiz. It's mad.
Okay.
And I've got another one coming out as well. So I've got 2 tracks with Hardiz actually. Okay. So that is my biggest feature, I reckon, at the moment. And I've got a track with Johnny Guns.
Okay.
But I think I put that out on one of them, that piff.com or something time ago. I've still got the track on my thing. Yeah. It never got as much clout as it should have got.
As it should
have
gone.
So I've just left it in the past.
But you bring that back, man.
Maybe it's called Stress and it's featuring a brother called M Fly. But anyway, so that's a big feature. And I've got a tune on Linkuptv with Flirta called Shackalacka.
Okay.
Which is one of my personal favourites as well. And one of my biggest features. I'm big up Flirta D still.
Yeah, big him up, man. I see him on the page as well, man.
Come on.
So when I saw that tune, I thought, that's a big tune. But I noticed, from the things that you two get on.
Who, me and Flirta?
Yeah. So how did you meet Flirta? Yeah,
man. Boy, to be honest, I met Flirta from when I was dealing with the Nottingham thing, NG Cartel. Through Warrico one time, but briefly. But he's always knew my peoples. But anyway, a couple of my peoples from Northwest, and he's always been about. But do you know what? I used to go to raves when I was little blood. Sneak in.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to the raves when I was a little youth, 12, 13 years of age. One of the big dons go in, open the back door, come in, Flirta on the stage. But this is when everyone was there. So I wasn't just, I'm not just saying Flirta was there was Crazy Titch, there was Kano, there was this, but Flirta's
he's coming with all the
mic.
And
just dust out. So I wasted my whole time coming from clean down all the way to Milton Keynes. Sneak through the back of the door. And my man just went and dropped the mic on the stage and cut out.
Just cut out. It's killed the whole game.
So them things there. But then I met him when I was older. Like basically we linked up in a studio and started to pattern a track together, this track called Shackalacka. And from I done that, I'm talking musically and professionally, from I done that track and done the video, me and Flirta's bonded and he's took a liking to man with his professionalism. That's it, bro.
Yeah. So you did the track, but
he felt,
now,
man, after that, he's like, boom, like, bruv, this you serious,
like, he's serious, and
like,
that
he's a real G.
down to earth as well.
He knows people, but he's
person.
a grime legend, isn't it? So
yeah,
it's hard to get the grime legend around a real hip hopper like that and make them make hits like that. But yeah, big him up once again, man. Flirta D, he's a legend.
So, yeah, man. I feel like the questions are just flowing, just bap, and we're getting mad information. But take this in now. What's your for the Instagram? And
you know what? Sorry, influences. This brother here, man, have to give him his flowers. Still, like, basically, not like man used to over listen to Hunt. I listened to Hunt when he was called Hunt.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. I'm not trying to mess up your thing or whatever. It's Huntizzy now. That's how we rock. That's Mr. Huntizzy. But when he was Hunt,
cool.
And that's years ago, bro. But anyway, I say no more.
That's crazy. Yeah. You're probably the first person that said it like that. But when you said it like that, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Because I know what you mean.
I knew you as Hunt.
Yeah.
So even when I see you as Hunt,
everyone else
in my head, it's just Hunt.
Everyone still calls me Hunt.
It's Hunt. But it's Huntizzy professionally now.
For this, But like, cool. What's your top 5 West London spitters of all time?
Wow, right. Hit me up. You this one there. Of all time?
Of all time.
Well, I'm not really that old in that blood. I'm only like.
But for your understanding of this.
P,
okay.
Even if it's not right straight away, I'm throwing them up there.
Yeah, well,
let's get into it.
Do your thing.
Wow, Shaq, man. Can I say myself?
Yeah, you can.
Shaq, man, but I'll put myself lower down the list.
Now, it don't matter where you are in the list. That's 2. You got 3 more. All time, West London. Remember, you got to represent. Because the next person that's coming on, they're going to be
a singer.
It can be, they got to be from West.
Angel.
Okay, yeah, Angel. Western. All right, cool.
Akel's people. Yeah. I'm saying as a singer, Angel.
Yeah.
Big. So that's 3.
Yeah.
Wow. Shaq, man, Sharky P, Angel. Why are you doing this to me, Hunt? I'll say Central C. Fuck it.
Central C. Cool.
Yeah, he's from West London.
Yeah, of course.
Well,
he's probably up.
And one more?
One more.
From West London?
West London. Digger D. Cool. I'm saying, see when you just...
There's more, but if you want, I'll be head.
See, when I feel like...
But you want some more old school ones, though, innit?
It doesn't matter. It's who you think. Remember, it's your 5. Because now, when I get the next guest on, I'm going to be asking him his 5, but they're from South. Wherever you're from, it's
One more, brother.
Honourable mention, then.
One more brother from West, so...
Throw him in there.
Because I said the Digger D and the Central C, that's just for the new age. I'm just throwing it out there so it don't seem like I'm a hater, because all these drill youths are going on mad, and they've made the scene different. So man's got to give them their thing. But remember, Unorthodox.
Yeah, of course. G Silver, no lay.
Right, listen, done the thing there. Silver.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Silver.
I know there's man that...
But he don't spit no more, he don't spit no more, but he's
the one with he had glasses and that, innit? He was cold, innit? Yeah.
Bruv, I used to see him on the road as well. He said, Silver, when we going to make a song? When you're ready enough? You're ready, blood. He was on the road. He was really about.
Yeah.
That's why I like the man there, bruv. So, Silver was good, but I don't really hear much of him no more.
Yeah.
I hear things of.
Yeah, she's doing her stuff.
That's my 5 from West.
Alright. So cool. Alright then. Cool. Alright, look. Check it now. Did you see the Complex list? The 50 all-time greatest hip-hop.
On your take?
I reposted it.
Okay.
Like I said, these are pre-recorded, so even though it's like February and they probably not talking about it now, we was talking about it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, this is a question that I want to ask the guests, because everyone had a problem with the people doing it, and I was one of them. But then when I really think about it and try to do my own 50, it's like, it's actually quite hard.
Yeah.
So I thought to myself, all right, cool. If I was the head of that, that sounds mad. But if I was the leader of that, let's say, and I was deciding it, and you was on the panel, what should the criteria have been for us decide to decide if someone makes it onto that top 50 all-time rappers?
Right. One has to be what their album done, sales.
Sales.
Has to be.
But see, sometimes... But that's what I'm saying. That's what boggled my mind, because, see, there's some artists that...
Like, for existence, let me tell you how, because I didn't know this. Sorry to cut you. Right. At the era, because I didn't know about sales. I was young when these albums come out, so I've only... Right, so let's just pick two artists. This is America we're dealing with. At a time, do you remember the Capone and Noriega album?
Yeah.
And they
War
had
Report.
the Army thing, right? And then, do you remember Killer Army?
Yeah.
Right? Killer Army released that album at the same time.
Okay.
And there was a little argument on the internet.
Is that why they...
who's the biggest? Like, no.
Is that why they don't like them now?
Nori Eggleston. No, certain man was saying, like, someone on the Drink Champs, they mentioned someone's name.
That's why they bring it back up in the new school, innit?
People are saying Nori's album slapped people down with the sales. There's no joke thing.
Yeah.
When that album come out...
Yeah, the sale...
Even though there was fame, but everyone else is saying that we never had no... Like Killer Army said, we never had no money to
put
fund
it on.
Yeah. That's no excuse.
Yeah.
Once that album drops,
the sales
on the same week or whatever. Yeah.
But check this now, cuz there's some artists in the UK that when they never sold their thing on like, see the sales that the US they could they had it in the shops. See the UK mans, they was like Mike GLC, they was on the streets selling, and every time he tells us how much he sold, people try to say, oh, it's not true.
Never done that,
but really, if you tally up his scores compared to some of these people that's on the computer, internet, he's killed them. So he probably has to be number one if we're gonna do it like that. So, but anyway, Gun, what would you give me 3 things that would be your criteria for you to be able to get on this list?
All right. Lyrical talent. Let's just be simple. Lyrical talent, content.
Yeah.
Right. Songs.
Yeah.
So that tallies with like the songs that they make. Bangers.
Yeah, bangers.
50 Cent bangers. That 21 Questions.
Okay, what radio songs or
just bangers after bangers.
Okay.
Man can talk all the shit that they want to talk
Street
about.
bangers 50. Or commercials.
Man can talk all the shit that they want to talk
but
about.
You've got commercial hits.
Go and play his album.
Yeah. Bangers.
You're just like raw.
Yeah.
They're sick, huh?
Okay.
Artists like that.
Yeah.
Even though Pun's dead.
Yeah.
Go and play his album.
Yeah. Yeah, you
and
can
it's
see
like he's living. The thing's now up to date still. It's like it's on spot. It's just new.
Yeah.
The old school album.
Yeah.
War Report, all of them kind of thing there.
Yeah.
And even certain, you got to give certain.
So that's two. That's 2 things. What else? What's the last thing?
Honestly.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
Image. What they look like.
So what about Pun then?
No, Pun's cool for me. He's cool. Just because he's big, that's nothing.
Okay,
Pun
cool. So, do you mean what in terms of believability?
No, I'm talking about if man are dressing up looking like Little Nas X, I'm not listening to you,
okay,
fam.
Cool.
Sorry to anybody, no disrespect to them kind of
people,
saying, but
yeah. Okay, cool.
There's certain things a man's gonna go for, and certain things man's not gonna go for.
Yeah, for me it would be believability, innit? Like, I don't even believe this people, and it's a catch-22 because if I do believe you too much, then you might actually be doing the stuff, and then you're gonna end up in jail. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's kind of mad. But yeah, alright, that was interesting to find out. But I know that I can clip that up, put that on the internet, and let people. Do you get what I'm saying? Alright, so cuz, you know what?
How you get on that list is for me. Just by not being like Little Nas X, bro, kind of thing. I'm not trying to get at him, bro. He's a big artist, fam.
He's not. I don't really listen to him, to be honest with you.
Like, you know, the cup of tea.
Yeah.
That man want to drink. He won't be that cup of tea there. You get me? So yeah, Pun's right up my street with the way he dresses and the way he keeps himself. Very manly.
Yeah.
Deals with gal.
Yeah.
And all them things there, you get me? But
he was a bad boy still, how he used to drop it and that as well. And you hear the stories about him off screen. But yeah, alright, so cuz, what's new? What's next?
Aspiration. This is out now. The biggest track, to be honest, for this month. Yeah? On the 29th of this month, I've got a big boy track called...
So when they see it, it will be out.
Yes, Eddie Guerrero with my brother Huntizzy, and it's produced by one big don in America called First Official. So it's original beat, it's all proper. There's no going back now, and that's out on the 29th of this month. I got a tune, like I said, with Sharky P.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna keep that simmering until summer.
Yeah.
Like, I might send it to you like, so my man them can hear it.
Yeah.
But I want to promote it until it's summer.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna go mad with that. And honestly, I'll give you one more little surprise. Got a track with a brother from Queensbridge called Tragedy Gaddafi.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
And that's coming out soon.
Yeah.
Still, it's just gonna be a single. It's called That's Life. That's Life. But to be honest, the thing that I'm excited about is the Eddie Guerrero track, bro.
Yeah,
it's mad.
It's a bad boy.
It's crazy.
Track. Bad boy track.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Apart from that, we're just rocking. We're rocking with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. Cause I feel like we went through. You know what I'm saying? We jumped in the time machine. We landed. We got the information.
Definitely.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's stamped. It's official. Definitely. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I knew when I heard you say certain things, I thought, yeah, this is like you was there and you actually have a story. You're not just some friend thing or something. Just come on and look. You
draw for man still, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I've got manners and respect still. And what I will say as well, I got a big up Uncle Firebar still with his thing.
Yeah, he's doing his
and
thing.
his platform.
Yeah.
It's mad. What is
you
it?
should,
Who's the hardest?
Yeah, you should jump on that, you know.
Who's the
He's
hardest?
coming back, series 2.
Fire's my uncle from Northwest, man.
Yeah, you jump on that, man.
Like, I don't really talk to people and idolise people and befriend people. But you showed me nothing but manners and respect, so I'll do that same way. Hunt's my G. But yeah, Fire. We got Uncle Fire still every day. And apart from that, bro, we're gonna keep it rocking.
Come on.
Yeah, the black thing, I would like the people, even though they've heard it, to go and tap into that. I've got the official video of that out.
Yeah.
That's a good watch. And
yeah, that's the one with the SBTV in it, and you get
at the beginning,
you go back to the memorial.
Right, after,
innit?
Yeah, man, rest him up once more.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the link to that video.
Yeah,
is that? Would you say that's your most known track?
Well, yes. Well, that's not my most. I want it to be my most known track. It's my most known freestyle.
Yeah,
that's what
so
I'm
it's
known
brought
for
back. I get what you're
years ago.
saying. Yeah. I'm gonna put the link to that actually. All right, well, cuz, you know what? It's your boy HUN Tizzy.
Yes.
Yeah, with
Shack IOC, Shack man.
Yeah, and it's the Golden Era UK Rap Podcast. Until next time.
Yes, done now.
Yo, tell them wait, fam. Like, please don't rush me, man. There's a certain way that I like to do my things, you know what I'm saying? HUN Tizzy. ConsumeLondonn. Wait.